Okay, so I think it's safe to say that this iron farm is definitely working. Between episodes, I've been doing a little bit of experimenting. But before we look at that, let's see what we've got in here. Yeah, this thing is absolutely insane. Look at it. So yeah, iron's going well. So yeah, not bad. But this isn't everything. This is nowhere near everything. I've been taking the poppies out of here, putting them in this auto composter. So we've got bone meal and dirt from that, which is great. But I've also been crafting up the iron into iron blocks as well. And that's what we've got in here. So look at this. This is absolutely crazy. Already iron more than we could ever need. So this is good. Very happy with this. So I did say I've been doing a little bit of experimenting, so let's see what we've got. So I didn't just want to stand around AFK, I thought I'd do something a little bit productive. So I thought I'd try a little bit of fishing. So this is the first one I tried, and this is only 1 deep, and it's 7 by 7. This is what I got from that. I spent about half a rod on this, and this is what I got. And yeah, it's not great. Didn't get any treasure from that at all. So I looked up what the rules were, and apparently, I'm not 100% on this, but apparently it should be 5 by 5 and 4 deep. I did a bit of that, and this is what I got from that one. So I used that half rod in here, and also another full rod as well, and this is all I got on this top row. But the last durability from the rod, I got this book, Sweeping Edge 3 and Sharpness 3, which is great, and I'm actually going to use that because the main sword I've been using has been Sharpness 3, which is what I got from a zombie drop. So I'm going to take that and combine them, get Sharpness 4 and Sweeping Edge 3, and that should be very handy in killing the mobs. Definitely pleased I got that. And just a couple of minutes ago, I finally got an enchanted rod, which I've been waiting on because I thought it'd make this process go much better. And I got Look of the C2, Lure 2 and Unbreaking 3. So this is going to be very handy. Obviously durability is shocking, so I need to get that repaired. But obviously because I've got an anvil now, that's not a problem. So aside from doing this, I've obviously been chopping tons of trees down as well. Because, you know, the wood situation, it's never good enough. I always need more. So if we have a look down here in the main storage, we have plenty of wood now. I've been chopping loads of trees down. And I haven't been doing that much with the stone, but the cobblestone I've got, I've mainly cooked up into stone and a little bit more. And the other thing I did is I leveled up these villagers with the iron that we've got from the iron farm. And these two, they're not bad. So what we've got from these is a Fortune 1 axe and an Efficiency 2 Unbreaking 2 pickaxe, which is not bad at all. And then we also have an Unbreaking 1 axe and a Fortune 1 pickaxe, which Fortune picks not really worth it in a Skyblock world. We're never going to have to fortune any ores. But what I did, I combined some of these. I got 2 of the Efficiency 2 Unbreaking 2 pickaxes and combined them into Efficiency 3 Unbreaking 3, which I'm very happy with. And I'm just using one of the Unbreaking 1 axes. But what I'm really pleased about is the Fortune axe. What I want to do is buy 4 of these, and then I can combine those into a Fortune 3 axe. Because what I need to do today, I want to go around to the other islands and get some of the other tree types. So the spruce one, that's going to be the first, because I love a bit of spruce. But I also want to go to the dark oak one. Now, the dark oak is the tricky one, because you need to get 4 saplings from that one tree. Otherwise, we're going to have to get really lucky with a wandering trader. But I want to really try and get the 4 saplings from there. Now, when I've done this in the past, it never happens. I want to get all of those leaves with the Fortune 3 axe. And hopefully, that'll give us 4 saplings. So, first thing we need to do, I'm going to combine this with this. And look at that, 25 levels already. That's not good, is it? I have had to repair this sword a few times, but that should do us for now. But there is one more thing that I've been doing. In this zombie killing area, you'll see here, we have drowns. Because what I've done is I've put signs all the way along here, dropped this down by half a block, and put water at the top of there. So when they come through here, they get pushed along, and because the heads are in the water, they get turned into drowns, which is great. So one of the things I can get from them is copper, but there are a few custom drops on here as well. We can also get gold from them, which used to be the case in vanilla. I used to get gold before it changed to copper, but that is still the case in Skyblock Evolution. But the other thing is we can also get clay as well. And one of the advancements, I don't believe it's clay balls. I think we need to get clay blocks. So I need to get 4 stacks of clay balls. So see if we can get any more now with our new beast of a sword. So yeah, I'm getting clay from these. And it is quite a common drop. I'm not sure the exact rate, but I've not killed that many drowns and I've already got quite a lot. So this system, not great. I was just messing about with it really, just to see how well it works. But what we could do is if we take the roof up higher, we could get the drowns to swim up and take them into a separate area. Because obviously we're killing zombies as well as drowns. But we're getting a bit of copper, a bit of clay. So yeah, this is going well. Got quite a few things happening. But I think the next thing I need to do is craft up some oak slabs and get out to these other islands and harvest some of these other trees. Actually though, before I do that, I need to get an axe sorted, don't I? So I did buy one of the fortune axes. Where did I put that? Yeah, that's there. So let's grab that. I'll put some stuff away so I have some room. Still inventory being an issue, so we've got fortune 1. So what I need to do is get another 3 of those. And I have a bit of emeralds because, you know, I've got iron for days now, so I've been selling loads of iron. That's where I've been getting my emeralds from, so there we go. So I just need to get 3 of these. And then 4 total. That we should be able to combine that. I don't know if I have enough levels, but let's give it a go. So what's that? 8. Alright. So those as well. That's 8. Now if I do that. Oh, 14. Right. Okay. So I need to get some more levels to combine those, but that's not a problem. I can sell some more iron to this slot once they unlock again. And yeah, the raw flesh I'm getting, I can do that. But there's probably a very high chance I'm going to fall into the void in the next few minutes, so we won't do that yet. We'll leave that there. Actually, we'll leave everything here. And we can try and get these bridges built. Hopefully, not die. Okay, so I'm definitely not putting off building these bridges, but I've been in here killing these drowns, and as you can see, I now have 31 levels. So this has gone really well, and it also means I have enough to get another advancement now. So if we craft these into blocks, that should be another one. There we go, look at that. Clear collector. So I don't think I have another slot yet. I need to get one more. I don't know what else I can do at the minute. Actually, books. That's something I want to do today, so we'll definitely get that. Maybe that one as well. And sugarcane. I want to get sugarcane today, because I think I know where that is, but that's going to be a really big bridge really far away, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so now we've got these levels, I can combine these and then not have to worry about dying. So let's do that. Fortune 3, that is going to be very handy once I get across to particularly the dark oak tree. But we'll leave that there for now. And yeah, let's go build some bridges. Okay, so can't delay any longer. I need to get on with building these bridges. I'm using the oak slabs as before, and I'm building at the same height as the bridge I built out to the Mushroom Island. And the first one, we're just going to go for the spruce, because, you know, that's the favourite. What I've decided to do is build all of the bridges before I chop down any of the trees, just so I don't have to carry my new diamond packs with me. So the next one is the acacia, and I've just built that one from the Mushroom Island bridge that we already had. And then finally for the birch and the dark oak ones, I've built a bridge down the middle because I happen to know that there's something off in this direction that I'm going to want to do just after I've done this. So from this central bridge, we'll go across to the birch, and then the other side, we'll go across to the dark oak. And this is the one that I really want to get right, so not taking any chances here. Then after I got all of those built, I went back through in the same order, chopped down the spruce tree, and this one is really small. And even with Fortune 3 on my axe, I still only got 2 saplings from those leaves, so that wasn't good. Then across to the acacia, and this one does have quite a lot of leaves, so we ended up with a few from this one. Then the birch, and this one got quite a few from that one, so not a problem there. And the dark oak. This is the one I've been dreading, but no need to worry because this Fortune 3 axe served me well, and I managed to get 8 saplings out of this, so that's enough for 2 trees. Get those planted, and then I can harvest some more saplings with my axe. Right, so the next thing, I want to find the sugarcane, because I really want to get that planted, as it's going to come in very handy. So I'm building a bridge out over to where I think it is, and I believe it's 800 blocks away from the centre. So yeah, I carried as many slabs as I could, but it wasn't enough to get there, and I really did doubt myself at this point. But after not too long, I did eventually see it. So once I'd used up all my blocks, I set up a little crafting area and carried on from there. I got onto the little island with the mangrove tree, but because there's nothing else around here, a witch did spawn and she didn't look too happy with me. I hid behind the roots, grabbed myself a propagule, and then grabbed the 2 sugarcane, and I was not hanging around. That was me done. So I've got the sugarcane planted in my first failed fishing area, and while waiting for those to grow, I got on with harvesting some saplings. By that, I do mean saplings, I don't mean wood. I was chopping down a lot of trees, but I was mainly going for the saplings. And after all that tree chopping, this is what we got. And I was aiming to get a stack of each type of saplings, and I have achieved that, and a little bit more in some cases. So that's great. Decent amount of wood as well, but I was really going for the saplings, just so I have a bit of an insurance policy. I haven't done it yet with the mangrove propagule, but that's the easy one. Because once we grow a mangrove tree, we can just bone meal under the leaves and get more of these things. We just grow them like that. So it's not as big a deal, this one, so I've left those alone for now. But you'll see, on me, I have a little bit of stone, because I have a project in mind for today, and I want to get on with it, or at least mark out where it's going right now. So I did originally want to do a trading haul in this episode, but getting those moss blocks last time has changed that. I really want to get a moss farm done, and that means I can get the rest of this done down here and get it all mossy and looking dirty and stuff. The plan is, for this level here, I'm going to have a very similar looking dungeon to what we've got down there. But the thing that's going to set it apart is the moss. So I'm going to have a very, very similar design Not as broken up as this one, so there's not going to be as much cobble up here, but we're going to go something similar, smooth stone and stone bricks, and probably a lot of oak as well. I may throw in a little bit of spruce just to differentiate a bit more, but the main difference is loads of moss down there, not a lot of moss up here. So I'm going to mark out where that's going in a second, but then I also want to have a moss farm down here, and I'm going to have an entrance on here somewhere, another staircase that goes around the side, and then it's going to go down to that opening down there. So we're going to have multiple ways of getting around this dungeon, and that's the kind of thing I'm going for. I like having lots of little nooks and crannies you can just run around and explore. So, first thing I need to do is mark out a little bit and figure out where this moss farm's going. Actually though, we should probably check on the sugarcane, which has gone a bit crazy. We're doing alright for this, and I want to get this advancement, so we'll open up another slot. So I've got 46 in there. I need to get a full stack, so this, harvesting this here should be more than enough. But I can't pick it up. Go away. This is nearly there. And definitely need to get a crazy sugar farm going soon, because I want to get into doing some trading with librarians. So definitely going to need some paper. But do we have it? No. Oh, I can't believe it. One shot. No, there's some there. There we go. We have it. Now, is that another slot? Yes, we've got another slot there. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to leave that in there for now. Can't believe that was exactly a stack. That's great. Okay, we'll keep harvesting it though, and I will get a bigger area planted eventually, because I'm going to need to move all this soon. And I'm going to need to move the tree farm as well, because this tunnel I'm going to build through here is going to completely get rid of this. The dungeon is going to go all the way down to the iron farm as well. I did toy with the idea of having this as like separate islands, but because this is so low down in the world and they are fairly close together, I think I'm going to have it all as one, and then we'll have some other islands a little bit further out. But yeah, first I'll do a little bit of marking out, and we can figure out what we're doing. Okay, so I've got a bit of marking out done now, and I think I know what I'm doing. So I've gone for the same layout exactly as we've got down here. So just have a quick look. We've got a bit of a central area here, and then we're going to have tunnels going off in each direction. The main one I'm concentrating on at the moment is this one going down here. So we're going to get rid of all this dirt at this side and have the wall going down just like we've got here. But I'm basically marking out where I want the entrance to this moss farm to be. And I think what I'm going to do is go here. I did think about doing it here, but I thought it might be a bit close and I want to have some room to get around it. So I thought we'd do it here, and that should be easy enough to redirect the lava over there. And then over in that direction, absolutely no idea what I'm going to do, but there will be something. And then over here, I'm thinking we're going to have the elevators. So we are going to need a quick and easy way of getting up there. There will be some staircases as well, but I think we're definitely going to need a bubble elevator around here somewhere, aren't we? So I think we're going to have like a smallish room here, and then have a water drop on one side, and then a bubble elevator on the other, and that can take us either right up to the top, or maybe just up to the next couple of levels. Don't know yet, but there will be something like that in there. Tunnel to the iron farm, and a tunnel to something else. Don't know yet. Let's go on, we're building this moss farm. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need to do is build a platform, and this needs to be iron blocks, doesn't it? Because that's the kind of people we are now. Then we're just going to build up the basic blocks for the stone generator. So we just have some blocks on the bottom, redstone on top, and then on top of that we'll have pistons that are going to push the stone up, and then waterlogged stairs that are going to float above those, pistons above those, and just a few blocks around the edge to keep everything in place, and somewhere for the lava to go. Then my short-lived fish farm, that needs to go as well, because that's just in the way. So we'll gravel all that out and get rid of it. Then it's on to the fun bit of redirecting the lava. So I'm just using slabs for this so I can see what's going on, and it'll also provide a little bit of light as well. And I did mess this up initially, didn't have it flowing far enough, and then forgot to block one thing off, and it destroyed a little bit of my redstone, but it was fairly painless. So now we've got that done, we should have a working stone generator. I do need to put a clock on this, but I've just got a button down here for now to test it out. So if we push this, we should see some iron blocks come out, because that's what I've put in front of it. So there should be 2 lots of iron blocks coming out. Let's give this a go and hopefully it works. So yeah, that's the iron that I placed. So the next one should be stone. Just need to give it a second. Right, so you can hear that. That's done. Right, so we've got stone coming out of there. I'll listen for it again. There we go. And so we have a working stone generator. So now we just need to put a clock on here, and we should be pretty much good. So I'll get rid of this observer for now, just so nothing starts firing when it shouldn't. So just really simple clock this. What? Go it. Right, so it's going to have 4 repeaters like this. I'll explain the redstone. It's not my farm. So this is a design by Raceworks that I've used this boss farm before, and it's great. I absolutely love it. So everything, the stone generator, everything, it's all in the video that I'll link down in the description. So now that should be working. So if I just put an observer here like that, this now should do its thing and push stone out every time. And it waits just long enough for it to create again. And then it'll push it out and I'm getting a load more stone. So this will just push all this out 12 blocks. And then we just need to build the moss on top of it. And that's it. Pretty simple. So I'll get rid of all this iron. We'll see how far this goes. And I can figure out the rest of the room design around that. Got it. Okay, so I think that is as far as it's going to go. And that's pretty good. So we can have a wall here. And then something stepping down onto it. And then all we need is just the moss above here. Little system to bone mill it so it spreads onto the stone. And then when the pistons push, it will break the moss blocks. And then we'll just get more stone generated, pushed across, more moss. Simple as that. So actually, let's get the moss block on first. And see how far this spreads. So I'll grab that. Yeah, let's just put it there. I can move it if it's in the wrong position. But I'm just going to do that. And have it a little bit above. And then if we take our bone meal. And if we bone meal this. That spreads onto there. Now, once the stone generator kicks in, it breaks that and everything pops up above. So the way this system works as well, I think it pushes 4 times and then it'll bone meal again. And that gives the stone generator enough chance to replace all the moss blocks. And also we'll have water on the side pushing everything this way. So that'll get rid of all like the carpet and the azalea bushes. And it'll also wash off all the blocks into a wash stream down here. And then we can send those into a chest. So I think we're there now. So we can bone meal. Alright, need to get rid of that. Bone meal that again. And then we have a load more. So that is how this thing works. Nice and simple. As you can see, I've already got a few moss blocks. So yeah, once this thing has been running for a little bit, we'll have absolutely tons. So I'm just going to get the last few bits of redstone in. And we'll have a look at this thing working properly. Okay, so I've got all this redstone mess going on up there. And as you can see, we're getting stuff already. Almost 3 stacks of moss blocks, and this is only from a couple of minutes. So, yeah, this is going to be good. And we do get tons of other rubbish from it as well. And the great thing about this farm is it's actually self-sufficient with bone meal. So, all I need to do is set something up to feed the bone meal into it. And we should be good to go. So, I'm going to put a hopper on the back of this dispenser that's pointed at the moss block. And then on top of that, we can have a composter. And I'm going to lose stuff now, right? You go. No. Actually, that's perfect. That's where I want it. So put, no, that's not right. I don't want it in there. Right. You go there. And I want a hopper like that. So a hopper there, and I can dump stuff in here. And that will get composted into bone meal, and then I'll get put straight into there. So that's great. And I can also, let's put a chest on there as well. I think this is how the actual design works. So do that. And I can just dump anything in there that's compostable anyway, and that will go straight into there and feed this. So look at all this mess down here. Do you know what? I'm just going to put all this in here as well. Just give it a bit of a kickstart with the bone meal. And then we can get something built down here. Now, this stone does actually go a little bit further than what we're using here. So I could potentially use this for mining stone and cobblestone. It'd be handy if I could turn this bit off. But yeah, anyway, that's something for another day. Because I'll probably do something a bit better that's more suited to actually harvesting the stone. But for now, look, we're getting absolutely tons of stuff. So I just need to put a water stream down here. And maybe go into a chest. Because what I want to do eventually is feed that all the items back up there directly to the composter. So I don't need to do any maintenance at all. But for now, I'm just going to collect it and keep it a little bit manual for now. Because I really want to get on with doing some building. I want to turn this room into something that fits with the dungeon thing. I want to get all the moss into here. Get it all spreading out. And then, hopefully, if I've got time as well, I want to get this level built and get this tunnel built across here. So, first things first. Let's get this collection done. Okay, so I've got that all sorted now. And we have a water stream down here, going into a hopper, and then just simply into this chest. So nice and easy. And I've built it out of stone brick, because I thought this could actually be where the wall is at the edge of this room. So we'll have this coming all the way down like that. But I have just spotted a problem. Because we have this extra feature in Skyblock Evolution that adds dirt as a drop from composters, we're getting dirt in the dispenser. So I think I'm going to have to do away with this and have more of a manual thing, or have the composting done somewhere else. We'll filter out the bone meal and then pass it through into here. So yeah, I need to change that, but I'll keep an eye on it. And as I say, it's manual for now. So yeah, let's have a look what I've got. See, I barely need to do anything. If I get through all that bone meal that's in there, I'll probably have more than enough moss that I need for now. So I think where we are now, ready to do some building. So no time like the present. Let's get it done. Okay, so there it is. We now have a brand new tunnel, and things are looking very different, and I have absolutely no idea where I should start. Let's go down to the iron farm. So yeah, this is the last bit I got done. I'm very happy about this, because I got all this tunnel built, and looking down here, this was just surrounded by dirt, so I just had to get it finished off. So I've got this little viewing area made out of iron bars, obviously, and then we still have just a chest under here. I had another one in for a little bit of extra room, but this isn't going to stay like this. I am going to have some like water streams below here, because we're not right down at the bottom here. We've got about 10 blocks below. So I'll send everything down there into a storage area once we're done, but I need to get some ice before I can do that. But the iron's still going crazy. So I've been crafting it up and storing it, but you know, I can barely keep up with it. It's just ridiculous. Then over here, I have a little tunnel going off to the side, and this isn't finished yet, because what I'm planning on doing is having something that goes up to the platform where the golems fall down and have like a viewing area up there, but that's a lot of stone, and I have used absolutely tons of stone, as you can see, and I did have to go mining for that a few times, and yeah, it was a bit ridiculous. So blocks off this end just so it looks complete, but we will do something that way eventually. This side, haven't done anything yet, but I've decided what to do. Instead of having a little room here, I'm going to have another staircase going up, but it's going to be a bit fancier than this one, and we'll have like another little room up there, and that's where the elevators will be. And then coming down here, I think this is the most drastic change. Look at this moss. This makes such a difference, and it's great having this area like this, and then this one a little bit cleaner. It just, having that separation, I really like it. So down here, obviously, we have the moss farm as well. Actually, we should come back up and see this running. But I've let the bone mill run out, and I haven't filled that back up, because we have an absolutely ridiculous amount of moss. I'll put everything else back in. Yeah, there's some there. And then I've just got a basic composting set up here, just to get a bit of bone meal and dirt. So that is going really well. I do have these few blocks removed here, because I don't really have a good way of getting into here at the minute. So yeah, I've been harvesting the sugarcane. That's going well. And then over here, I've actually been using this for mining the stone, and this does actually work pretty well. It's not the fastest thing in the world, and I do have to run around and collect everything. I suppose I could put like some water down here to send it to me, but you know, this isn't the intended use of this. I will do something proper for getting a decent amount of stone. And then I did continue moss most of the way down here. I think I might need to do a little bit in here, especially as we've got the drowns in here as well, but I have an auto furnace set up in here as well, so I've been putting all the armor that I've been getting from the zombies and the skeletons in here. So I've got all the gold and iron cooked up in there. Even cooked up a bit of clay and clay blocks to get that. And yeah, tons of clay, all from these drowns. So it's going really well. Still need to get these rooms sorted out the side. And I have grabbed another villager, because next time I want to get on with doing some villager trading, and I want a proper automated setup, and it's going to be quite high up. But I just want to get some glass. I just think that's going to be really useful. So you know what? I'm going to have a go now. I've got some stuff here that should do me for making a lectern. So let's do this. Turn all this into paper. Grab a few books. And if we grab this, we'll make one bookshelf. And now a lectern. So I did just grab this villager out of here. And I'm thinking I want to put him in there. So if I just block this off so he can't go anywhere, you're going to go into this cell. So I'm going to put that lectern down there. That's all yours. So what time we're on? We're in midday, so you might go get it. Do that. And put that. No, go right in there. Oh, wow, what you just do it. Right, that there. Okay, that went well. Now, he hasn't taken the trade, does he? Don't like that. Why not? Someone else taking it? Probably. Alright, let's grab a wall, put that in front of him. And as you can see, I have plenty of emeralds, and that's because I've been trading the iron with these two, and it's been going absolutely crazy. Why are you not a librarian? What is your problem? Is there one in here? What's your problem? What's wrong with that? Right, so no one else can pathfind to this now. So you stay. No, don't do that. Don't be annoying. No, right. Literally, no one else can get it. What? Alright, so I've just been chasing this guy all over my base, because he was going for all the other workstations I had around. So I had a grindstone and a few barrels, and he was going for those. But going back here, and I think it should be alright now. So if I just keep doing this, hopefully we'll get somewhere. Channeling, no, come on. I either want mending or silk touch. Those are the main two that I want. Yeah, this could take a while. So you know what? I think I'll do this between episodes, because, you know, it's not riveting content, is it? So we'll get this done, and next time we're definitely going to get on with doing a villager trading haul. So I'll leave it there. But if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.